Do a little sound check. Sounds looking like it's there. Just give it a little test. Right, so we'll check the. Yep, sounds on. So look what's going on. I don't have to keep doing that now. It's a little bit weird, but no matter. Just wait for Twitch to sorry, X to pick up. Hold on, let me deal with this. I think X is almost caught up. X is caught up now, so we're just gonna I think I have it sorted now. Okay, so we're off to the races. So tonight, to be honest, I don't want to do like a heck of a lot. I'm just not really up for doing a huge amount tonight. But what I am willing to do is start off the repository, give it a name, start outlining some to-dos and kind of thinking about the project in a sense, and maybe put some boilerplate Python stuff together. Right, so I guess without further ado, let's get stuck into it. So, other project ideas, I ended up deciding on the live stream chat one command. for a couple of reasons. I just wanted to be able to build it for me every time, we launch up a new streaming night. I want to be able to bring up like, chat windows. So like, it doesn't seem to work for like X, but yeah, say I'm not live right now. But yeah, basically, essentially, I wanted to be able to like do that, be able to bring up sort of chat app windows on another thing, so I can have them all up here, all just kind of laid out in a tile system. Be able to run like one command, from here, and just be like, what would you call it? It'd be something like launch live stream chats, something like that, something simple. Yeah, and just build it for me. So we'll get the idea, and we'll basically just create a new repo tonight, put some like to-dos in place, and we're not going to vibe code this, we're going to do this by hand. I am going to use like Googling though to obviously figure out things in Python, because I don't remember everything. I don't remember a lot of it anyway, to be honest. In terms of like what's available, how do you get access to it, stuff, import things, all that sort of stuff. And to be honest, along the way, I might even need to do a little bit of sort of like Vim configuring and stuff and setup, because I haven't done any of that. So like my bog standard like Vim, is not set up. So like is it like which n Vim, which v, which nv. Is there an easy way to how to list all alias? Is there an easy way of doing that? Yeah, just like so which n. Yeah, so for me, you just want to be able to like run one command. It just launches all live stream chats I have running currently. So like for X, for YouTube, for Twitch, just be able to get them dynamically for me. And like we'll probably flesh out a little bit more. Where like you run the setup for the first time, you give it like which which streaming sort of services are you using, and then it'll ask you for the credentials for sort of like each one. So like YouTube API key, Twitch API key, and channel ID for both of them, or either, whichever one needs it, and then X, whatever X uses. And just make it a bit more fully fledged. So let's create a new repo. So a new repository. It's going to be public, add a readme, add a git ignore, put Python. MIT, So what we're going to call it. In fact, what should we call it? Launch live stream chats. I like that. Simple Python CLI. Simple CLI command to launch all your live stream chat windows. You're currently live chats. That'll do for now. I don't even know I've got everything set up with this. Hold on, go up CLI. I'll put this in Boot.dev. It's not. I mean, actually, no. I'll keep it separate. So it is a. Okay, might have to just turn your screen away for a second. Oh. Okay. Right, we've got it sorted. Let's get back. So launch live stream chats. A simple CLI tool command to launch all your live stream chats windows for your currently live feed chats. So yeah, literally tonight, I'm not going to do a lot of coding, just going to achieve like a to-do list together for things. So we've got kind of like a roadmap plan of like how it's going to play out. We're not going to do much past that. Right. Okay. So I guess let's add like to-dos. To-dos. And this is going to be maybe we're going to have to like, so first thing is going to be basic app setup. So things that we're going to need to do, so we're going to need to basic app setup. Might start with like, you know, a simple sort of like, I guess like you know, like phase 1 and stuff. So like phase 1. Basic app setup. .env file to store credentials and credentials channel ID, etc. Oh, one sec. Important job complete. Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah, so we've got env file to store the credentials, channel ID, etc. What else? I guess we're gonna just build the basic app. I guess like just set up the basic main function to run. Build. I think we'll start with the YouTube one. So build out the YouTube. The sort of like create or get YouTube live chat link. Build out the get Twitch live chat link. Build out the get x live chat link. Hook up the outputs to a function that will just like being too specific, and like, you know, launch the browser windows for each chat URL. Guess that's kind of it. And I guess like auto close terminal when done. Then we're gonna have like a phase 2. So phase 2. So once that's like working, gonna switch things. So I guess build flash script, or I guess convert script to CLI command. So just wherever it needs to be done for do that. Take in the credentials from so I guess I'm gonna do load in credentials from user input. First thing, I guess the first thing, that's quite a big one, so like load, in fact no, load credentials from user input. That'll be credential input, setup screen with options of live stream platforms to choose from. Let's try a little bit. So screen with screen for each platform credentials form. Screen for yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Like, which browser window? I guess like persist. So like persist the user's credentials locally for next time. Is there anything else I would add on to that? Quick script CLI command, load credentials input. That's it. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. It's just kind of like 2 phases, to be honest. Guess updated with to-dos. I'm getting so used to lazy git that I need to get it installed. That's going to be a problem. Yep, that turned into that. Cool. So I'm just going to do a little bit of searching now. So like with Grok. So is there a common pattern for turning a Python script into a full CLI command? Let's have a look at some options. So yes, there are common patterns when turning Python script into a fully fledged CLI. Command below outline a clear step-by-step approach to achieve this. Blah 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 blah. Choose a CLI parsing library. Python offers several libraries to parse command line arguments and build a CLI interface. The most popular ones are argparse, Click, third-party libraries for CLI creation. Decorates and supports complex commands. Typer, a modern library built on top of Click, offering more type hints and simpler syntax. Fire, most use cases argparse, standard library, or Click are recommended due to their balanced simplicity and power. Add argument parsing, define the arguments, blah 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 blah. Package the script optional. For distribution or reusability, package your script as a Python module using setup tools or poetry, allowing for users to install it and run the command. Add error handling, user feedback to your CLI and errors gracefully and provides clear feedback, help messages, etc. Detail steps for example, so in structure the script like so. Choose a CLI parsing library. Argparse. Yeah, probably use argparse. Are there any tools for creating TUIs with Python? So the TUIs for creating TUIs, textual. Yeah, these are all getting kind of like into the weeds. So like Python, TUI, textual. Wow, 12,000 commits. Can you imagine? Crikey. Oh, well, looks like the one, but that's going to be in phase 2. So complexity high. Best for complex monitoring, rich features, modern active dev, steeper learning curve, less flexible complex apps. Not full TUI framework. How do I load env files with Python? Let's refresh. Had a bit of a hiccup. Guess we can sort of make touch a env example. So env dot example. Oh, it's already got in there. That's cool. So I'll ask, what's a good, what's a great basic setup for a Python project? So do we need like a pip dependencies file? I've seen most of the things run with like a .sh command and stuff like that. Yeah, so main package in your code, the name should match your project name. Tests. Okay. README license, yeah. Didn't need this much. but it recommends it's mkdir launch live stream chats. Mkdir tests. Is that right? Tests. I would make a run.sh file. Python run command. Python, and then it'll be launch livestream chats. Launch livestream chats. How do I make a .sh file executable? I know it's like chmod, something like that, but I wanted to get a thing for it. I need to put that as well. Whoops. Chmod plus x, yeah. Plus x. That's fine. You need to get LazyK installed. Seeing boilerplate I'll add in placeholder env file and run command file. Python init file. Hold on. Basic Python Python file setup. Am I wrong? I thought it had to have like a main function. Can you just run it without like the main thing set up? Oh, I'll have to come back to this training ground at some point. Well, I'm just turning away for a second. Right, you can come back. So Python basic entry point setup. Python boilerplate. Yeah, I was sure there was something to do with it. So I guess n launch CLI. Welcome, welcome to Launch Livestream Chats. honest, for tonight, that's all I kind of really want to do. I've had a bit of a long day, and to be honest, I've not got the sort of the energy or the enthusiasm to get stuck into a whole bunch of programming now and stuff. But yeah, we basically just done that, the basic app setup. Oops, oh yeah, I can't edit that, can I? I guess readme. I have to get better of him. X, and then X for that. I can't type that. Two very basic tasks done. And to be honest, that's just gonna be it for today, because yeah, I'm a bit tired. I'm going to get 3 sessions in next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and hopefully we'll just be able to build this out quite quickly. Not a lot of fuss. It'll be fun. I'll just be doing a lot of Googling because there's be a lot of challenges to do, because yeah, just don't have any experience or knowing like which packages to use and stuff like that. We'll just be kind of doing it, and we split it down like, you know, bit by bit. So we'll build out the YouTube one, then the Twitch one, X Live, and then go from there basically. And we'll just build out slowly and easy. And then once we've finished the personal project, we'll submit it, and then we'll be moving on to learning Go and all sorts of funky stuff. Yeah, moving on. So, to be honest, I think that will kind of do it for tonight. Not a lot done. It's not like a super, you know, super productive stream, but I'm a little bit tired, so I want to kind of rest up. So thanks very much for coming down. Sorry, it was a bit shorter than usual. I just wanted to do some basic setup. I didn't want to skip the stream tonight because I won't be on tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for coming down, and I'll see you next week, and we'll get this project sorted.